What's up, everyone, and welcome to Kush
and Coffee with high heels
and Verizstyle shade.
Hey.
You know it.
So, welcome to our new podcast where you can tune in every week with your Kush and your coffee.
Period.
And stimulate your mind just a little bit. Just a little bit now.
Period.
Okay, so let's get right into it.
All right.
We were talking about this the other day, and I thought this would be perfect for our first episode, just kicking it off.
So, can you be in a relationship with somebody that does not satisfy you sexually? Can you stay with them, be with them? Like, how does that work? Like, have you ever been in that position?
Okay, so I'm just gonna kick this off. Absolutely not. I cannot. If you cannot satisfy me sexually, there's just nothing that we can do. Honestly, I really feel like I'm gonna just spend my whole time fantasizing about somebody else and wondering if they're gonna make me come. I can't.
So, are you in love with this person?
Okay.
Supposedly?
Well, I feel like I cannot fall in love.
Okay.
I cannot fall in love unless I am stimulated sexually. Period. If there is never a time where I'm grabbing your back, if there's never a time where my toes are cracking, if there's never a time where I've got to, it ain't happening. It's not happening. Like, love will not come into my equation.
Damn, that's a good okay. Because it's like,
well, what do you think? How do you
I feel like I can, because I can teach them if they're willing to be taught. Now, okay, because it's like, how do you break it to them? Like, hey, you're not really satisfying me sexually, but I love you, I like you. Like, I think I could deal with it. Even though, oh shit, it's crazy because I'm like an in-between stage. Like, no, and then yeah, I can.
Well, okay, but can you fall in love with someone that
I think
has never
you can.
stimulated you sexually? Okay, well, actually, You know what? I guess there's some other comments that we have had. So we're going to basically state, I feel like, no, I cannot be in a relationship with someone that does not stimulate me sexually. And Miss
Why is that?
Because it's just like, I am the type of woman where that is how I flow. Like, it just it's how we bond. It's how we connect. That's how our energy.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So then it's like, if you never do, where are we? So you feel like you could do it. You could be in a relationship with someone that does not stimulate you sexually. So we've taken this question to a few people on social media, so they have bounced back. So let's see what other people think. We know where we
Hey, I want to know. I want to know.
Okay, so the first person, and we let these be anonymous, so your business is your business. Okay. One person said, I can't fall in love until he makes me orgasm, period. I'm with her, because the woman knows what she's talking about.
But I've been in relationships, I've only had one guy actually make me orgasm.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
One.
Too much kush, I guess.
Too much. That kush ain't letting you squish.
I'm trying to tell you, like, dead ass, like, and I totally, like, love the person. And I don't know, it's weird, though, because I feel like women still get satisfied sexually even if they don't orgasm, even if they don't come, you know, so it's more of the energy, you know what I mean? So
yeah. I do agree, though. I understand where you're coming from with the energy.
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right, so, well, okay. Going off energy, look at this. Look how the universe works. The next person, they said, I think it is very shallow to think that sex can define a true soul connection. So you were just talking about energy. And maybe that is true, that sometimes your energy is going to be with somebody. And so no matter how it is sexually, you can still vibe off the energy.
But what if they treat you right? Their sex game is terrible, though. Like,
oh, man. Like, yo. So, like.
Because it happens. He might got a little bit.
God, no.
But he know how to run that map, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, it happens.
Look, okay, so we had another person that and we gonna go to this one because I just need to skip to this one because this is where we are today. This is where we are in our present moment now. When you said it's little, this person, and this is where I live with this person right here. No, because I will cheat.
Ooh.
You can be the nicest man in the world, honey. The nicest man in the world. But if I don't feel sexually attracted to you, I'm going to look at the other one like that.
What if you are sexually attracted? Wait, that's right. Well, if they're not good, of course you wouldn't be.
I mean, I could be attracted.
Would you teach them?
No, I don't want to teach anybody anything.
Oh.
I'm like that. Maybe I'm just that way. So, okay. So pretty much,
not like saying you gotta do it like this, but like, you know, when you're doing it, hey, you know,
he's not teachable. Let's add this. Let's add this into the
he's
equation.
Not teachable.
He's not teachable, honey. Women, men, they will not learn anything. They cannot.
They stuck in their way.
They are stuck where they are. They cannot progress. There's nothing that we can do to change this situation. Okay? So, Miss Cushy.
Yes, ma'am.
So, you still feel that way. I'm going to let her feel that way. Now, I truly think it's beautiful that people can really be in a relationship and not have any kind of sexual pleasure.
Right.
And they don't satisfy them sexually. Because in the end, it is about the true soul connection that you have with somebody, okay? I will not be so shallow. Because guess what? There really is a trap door for women like me. And that is what we call digmatized. Oh, so look.
Damn.
What is digmatized? What?
I don't think I've ever been digmatized, but I think digmatized is when you really like their energy, their sex connects with you so deeply to you that it's like, how do you pull apart from that sexual energy? You know what I'm saying? Because maybe you do have a good dude in your life, but your ex-boyfriend has some good stuff.
Yeah, digmatized. So now you don't believe the digmatized.
And then you go cheat.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
Look. I
ain't never been digmatized. I don't think
I have been.
And that's okay though.
And that's why we're warning people, okay? So look, and I think that this is part of the wonderful place to go to is that as it is a part of being in love with someone and part of having a relationship, you don't want to get digmatized, because digmatized really means that now you are not seeing any red flags. You are letting all sorts of things pass.
Period.
You are involving yourself possibly in a toxic relationship because he's slinging it so damn good that you just can't even remember anything that he ever does, because as soon as he puts it down, you're like, oh, everything is fine again.
You're over spending your child support money on him.
You're good. Oh my God.
But it happens, like, I see so many women, like, they do get, young women, like, when they're, like, in their teens, they're more digmatized, I feel like, because they don't understand what it is in their 20s to, like, oh, shit, this is not really love. This is not really what I need. He got some good stuff, but he ain't nothing. Yeah. So I think they do get caught up in that situation. But I think I would be digmatized if I constantly would have an orgasm, I guess.
If you were having orgasms, you would get digmatized.
But I can give myself that.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. You're right.
Not the same.
It's not.
It's beautiful. Not. It's a tie me over kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think though, you know, Versi, I'll have to go with you a lot, because as we gotten into this conversation, I really do see that maybe it's not so important. Maybe not that important. But because, you know, you do want to have a true soul connection. You don't want sex to be something to blind you. Let's get a little serious here. A little PSA.
That's true.
What is it? PSA? Public service announcement.
Period.
You know, we do want to have a true soul connection. We don't want sex to rule us, because sometimes sex can get us into trouble. But for me, I'm
make
sorry.
bad decisions too.
I mean,
I can say I've had somebody where they have good sex, but their personality was trash, but I thought I could see the good in them. So does that mean I was stigmatized?
I think that was stigmatized.
Really?
I feel like that might be stigmatized.
I mean, it was cool, but
okay, wait.
He had a big thing, but he never made me come.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's just disappointing. That's just disappointing. That's like a waste. Like, how you gotta, and you can't even. Oh, so let's fully describe digmatized.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, let's do our dictionary description of digmatized.
Let's open the dictionary.
Open the dictionary.
Open it.
So, digmatized means that the dick is so good that it completely blinds you from every red flag. Anytime this man says, "Can I take your car to the store?"
Oh!
And leaves for 2 hours.
Hello?
And doesn't answer the phone.
Man.
And actually the phone goes to voicemail.
Hello?
And you be like, "It's okay, boo." That's digmatized. Okay?
Or being gullible.
Being gullible.
Because I've been in that position where you can take my car, but I wasn't, the sex wasn't, I mean, it was good, but I never.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Maybe.
If a man says, "Hey, I want to start a business. All I need is $3,000.
Oh, no, ma'am.
And you say, "Yes, honey, it's fine. I'm an investor. I'm a silent investor." That's digmatized.
That's definitely digmatized. It seems like being digmatized can really affect you, like, spiritually. I mean, has it ever, like, affected you?
Yeah, no, it has. Okay, so, yeah, there is a real issue with being digmatized because it can open you up to toxic relationships. You start to allow things that you normally wouldn't allow. You can allow people to abuse you. It creates a lot of patterns where you're constantly not loving yourself enough because you're now looking at this other person, letting this other person do things. So no, being digmatized, it can really be negative for your spirit. It can really take down your soul. And I think,
you know what? Men know when you digmatized.
Oh, girl.
They know it.
They be knowing. They be knowing.
Don't think they don't know.
They be knowing because that's how they know they can get away with everything. They know that they can do whatever they want as long as they sling it to you.
If women knew how much power they had,
Mm-hmm.
I would say it would be digmatized as much as they are.
Yeah, no, that's true. That is true. I think that there is a lot of what they say, power in the put. That's not my favorite word. Not my favorite word.
Power in this one, though.
Power in the P. Power in the P is
power in the
better.
lady.
You know, power in the lady. I like that. Power in the lady. So, you know, but there is a lot of power in that. And I think that that's why we find a lot of people are abstinent now. Because they want to protect themselves from being digmatized, having that kind of, you know, having...
And it's okay to be abstinent because I feel like right now I am. So...
Oh, yay.
So you have to be because it allows you to see what's good and what's bad in people. Like if somebody's really for you or not.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and then that comes into play where if that person's actually for you, if their sex isn't good, do you still accept them?
If they're not for you,
but their spirit is for you.
Oh, gosh, you keep adding more to this. Like, why do you keep making more confusing?
I mean, hey, you gotta think like that.
Oh my gosh.
Because you could be with a provider, he protector, all these good things.
Oh man. Okay, so
but the sexual connection is not there. I think that happens.
Yeah, I think that I'm seeing the error of my ways.
Ooh.
Because I really will say, like, you know, if that man, he's a provider, he's there for you, he protects you, he feeds your spirit, but the sex isn't there. How do you get through that though? Like
talking about it, communication. That's where I feel like that's where the communication part comes in, where you really sit down and like, hey, because when you're with somebody, that is supposed to be your best friend, your A1, your whatever. That's you. Period. So if you connect with them spiritually, I think they'll understand you. I think it's just the way you express it. You have to be like sensitive with it.
You know, maybe you're onto something because I feel like if he is somebody or she is somebody who is really there for you and willing to learn you, willing to be a part of your spirit. I think that they might be someone that would be willing to learn how to please you sexually. So maybe, even though we feel, okay, they're not teachable, but I think that if that person is really in that realm where, okay, everything that I'm doing, I am doing this to satisfy my loved one and to make them feel, you know, complete in our relationship, maybe they will learn new things. I mean, maybe watch some videos or something like that. I don't know, like send them some good, like, Wesley Pipes.
I have a question that we didn't discuss, but do you think porn would be a problem for you to like, hey, look at this, because these are the things that would help me, but do you think porn is a good way to go?
Well,
like,
I'm just saying.
I don't think that the person should watch porn because it blocks you from reality. But people do. They watch it together.
Wait, it blocks you from whose reality? I'm just saying.
Okay, the reason why I say that.
My life looks like that.
Okay, so if you got an actress that's on a porn site and she just coming and squirt on the camera like she just massive explosive, like it happens, and your guy is like, oh my god, I'm so turned on by that, but you don't even know how to do that shit. Like, this is not reality. You don't know she gonna put some fake shit in her.
Oh, and then they do.
They do.
Right. Yeah.
So
no,
it blinds you.
That's
so
true.
It's like, should you guide your partner into saying this is what I like, this is what will satisfy me, but at the same time, it's really still blocking your reality.
Okay, so then she just upped the ante again. Like, we can't even use porn to try to teach him. We love this man or woman. They are there for us. They support us. They are providers. They are there spiritually. It's just a sex thing. How do we make the sex work? I think, personally, if we really try to, what's a good way to say this?
Mentally stimulate? Get into the mind?
I actually was gonna say go to Starship and get some toys.
I'm weak.
But
shout out to Starship. But
just
yeah,
saying.
that part.
But no. But really, I think that maybe then if that's the issue, just getting inventive in the bed. If you are with somebody, because I'm slowly through this whole time, I'm starting to change my ways a little bit. I'm starting to see the light. Where, you know, if it's a good man, just the fact
it's hard to find those.
It's really hard. It's really hard to find a good man who is there for you, supportive, who is
like he with you 100% of the time.
Yeah, that's really hard. And so I feel like, okay, if he can't please me sexually, is he humble enough to let a toy please me? At least, and he can
I think you guys can use it together.
Yes, he can use
Honestly.
it. He can use it. Let's get it. We are getting inventive here. I think this is beautiful right here. We're rolling along here. He can use a toy.
Because I feel like anyways, as relationships grow, people do get bored and people do stop supporting each other's energy.
Yes.
So I feel like when you do try new things, even if the person can't satisfy you, I think they eventually will. It probably will be the best thing you ever had.
Yeah, I think that
eventually.
Yeah, because if you love somebody enough, if you
yeah.
love them, I think that you'll end up, the sex will just end up being good.
Natural, yeah.
You know, just because of the energy exchange. You know, you might not need to have all the extra porn or toys.
Because you gotta be a virgin. You don't know.
Oh, sheesh.
And I would love to have a virgin.
You would?
Yes.
Really? Oh, you're really into teaching people. You a teacher. You want
I'm
to
not
be
really
a professor.
a teacher. I never really, I guess, okay, so I feel like I said again, with teaching, it all comes with mental stimulation and your verbs, your words. So you can't be like I said before, do it like this, do it. Now you ain't doing it right. But you gotta be sexy with it. You got, baby, just touch me right there. You know what I'm saying? And it will stimulate his mind because men are what? Visual creatures.
Yes, yes.
And they like voice and they like stimulation.
Yes. Okay.
So if you're stimulating him, he's like, oh shit. Like, I ain't never felt this before. Maybe he's never had a girl that put down.
Turn him out.
Period, sis.
Yes, turn him out. Okay, that's where we're going with this. Okay, look, let's get back.
Because maybe you might learn something in yourself in the process of teaching him.
And that could really create a whole nother kind of sexual relationship between the two of y'all by learning each other a different sexual way.
That's true.
If that makes sense.
That's true.
Yeah, because now we're learning different things. I'm learning, like, that's kind of sensual to kind of tell somebody.
It's
like,
more
where
intimacy.
To go. It is.
I feel like.
It's really beautiful.
Because sex is more than just doing it.
Yeah, where y'all could grow together as people. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Like, for real,
okay, I'm loving this right now. Like, like we philosophers right now. Like, we doing this right now.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe all day, honey. Just get this to you all week.
Every day. Every week.
365 days. You can watch it every day.
With Kush.
Go and coffee, honey.
But anyway, like, before we end, I just gotta, say a little bit more things. I mean, I feel like you really could grow. I mean, because everybody is, which we'll talk about probably next week, high desire or low desire. So you guys will get that next week.
Yes.
So everybody is different when it comes to that. Some people are stimulated mentally. I am. I'm not. I can't just. Anybody can lay down their back and do some stuff. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm not in line with both.
Yeah. It's not.
I'm just doing something.
Yeah, no, I do agree with that. Like, I thought you got to be interesting. Now, don't get me twisted. Now, it ain't just an idiot with some good sex. Like, you got to be interesting. You got to be artistic. You got to have layers to yourself. But I'm just saying that the sex part is where it kind of like, if there's no good sex, that's the kind of person I am. And we'll go through that next week where we talk about the high desire woman versus low desire woman. And men. And I'm a high desire person. That's just how I am. But I really love this conversation because it's opening up to something else that I think is important. That even though like sex is very important,
very, very important,
I think that your relationship and your connection should be so important that y'all can work together through that. Where you can work together through anything. Where y'all are really a couple. Where you're like, look,
we are really a team.
Yeah, we're a team. You're a partnership. Oh, that's beautiful.
Like, really, because I think that's the real definition of love. Like, they say through thick and thin, right? Through better or for worse.
Yes.
So it's like, if we're in this position, and this is the worst part right now. Because I'm not getting off. But, you know what I'm saying?
No pun intended.
Like, really? This is the worst. Like, because I don't think every relationship is 100% perfect. There's something in each relationship that could be worked on. And some people, this just might be what it needs to be worked on.
Right.
Maybe he has a small thing.
So
and you didn't find out till y'all wedding day. I don't want you to do that though. Because what if your woman is not good in bed? What if she's lazy?
Yeah, and then it's like, what do you do for a woman who's not good in bed? Oh, lazy.
And the thing is, women are big on egos though. Like, we don't want no other. I don't want you to look at no other woman but me. I don't want you to desire nobody else but me. I don't want you to feel like you have to go anywhere else but me. So it's like you literally have to teach yourself, like, learn your man's ways, learn what he really likes. You know what I'm saying? Before you get into that part of sex. Because then it's just like you're just doing it now just to get it out the way because we have sex.
Yeah.
Like, you can have sex with anybody.
You could.
Anybody.
You can have sex with anybody.
And it don't mean, it doesn't, it can mean something to you and it cannot mean something to you too.
Yeah. I guess it's just that when you're in love with somebody, like, I want to share that with him. Like, I want to share that experience, and I'm just a high sex person. Like, that's just what I like. That's how I exchange my energy. So if I can't exchange my energy with you properly, it makes me feel frustrated.
Especially if you're a very passionate person. And like you said, because like having sex, I feel like energy is so tight. Like I'm really like in tune with the person. So if that person's not in tune, sometimes people don't know how to connect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some people never. And it also goes on how they were raised.
Yeah.
If you think about it,
yeah.
If you never experienced love or never experienced intimacy, because intimacy is not just having sex, but if you never experienced intimacy in any type of way, then how do you accept it when it comes to you?
Yeah.
So
maybe for women like me who feel like the sex has to be bomb.
It has to be.
It has to be.
Period.
Mind blowing. For me to really be in a relationship with you, you know, maybe we need to re-examine our childhood thoughts about love and sex. You know, because to
that's
be quite
true.
honest, no, seriously, like
really?
we about to go deep here. We about to
that's
go real
so
deep.
True.
We're gonna go deep.
Let's go deep.
Hey,
I'm sorry. Okay, I ain't gonna
what? Okay, got a little excited, but no, this is real talk. This is real talk.
For real.
Because as a younger child, I really did get exposed to sexual things very early. Like
Me
I was the kid who always snooped in my mama's closet, and I found them porns, and I was like, oh, there's videos. Let me put it in. Let me see what it is. Oh my God, there's 10 people naked. So
I've never seen a BBC.
You know, oh my gosh. So maybe I had a little bit of too much exposure as a child, and so sex is something like, you know, I'm just a high sexual person. But I do think that maybe we should expand on this more next week when we talk about the high desire, low desire women, because we can dive into really understanding why we are high desire, why are we low desire. You know, I'm high desire because that was something I was exposed to very early.
All right.
I think it's important when you decide that you want to be with a person that y'all both understand what sex means to y'all.
Oh, yes.
Because
that's true.
Yeah, because really at the very beginning, if it's understood sex is important to me, sex is important to him, we're going to both make sure that is a good part of our relationship.
It's a bond.
Right. But there's some people it's two people who like, okay, sex
is
that
compatible.
To me. Yeah. So I think that's how we're going to get to sum this up. Is that even though, if you feel like you're a person where you cannot be in a relationship with someone who does not stimulate you sexually, then you need to find someone else who feels the same way. So
sexually
now,
or even if the person thinks you're right?
But look, I'm going to put it this way. If I'm with a man, if we're starting to date, I'm starting to feel him, like, you know, I might kind of like him, like he might be somebody I want to be with.
True.
We both need to establish that sex is important to us. And if it's important to us, then we're moving on. Now, if sex is not important to him and I know it's important to me, then maybe that's my decision to not move forward with that person. And that way, so then maybe I'm a person whose sex is not that important to me and he feels the same way, then we can move on together because that's not going to be an issue.
You know what? Like, I feel like sex can be important to both of you guys. But what if you're having sex and you're more dominant than he is and he doesn't happen. Or he likes a more dominant woman and he's a more submissive man in the bedroom. Yeah. Because it can both be important, but you both can have different chemistry. Does that make sense?
You always gotta add some shit.
I gotta get y'all thinking.
I thought we were summing it up, and now you throwing more up in here.
I'm giving y'all something to think about for next week.
Man.
For real. That's for next week, though.
It's for next week. All right. See? She just be adding stuff. We gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to do my research, get myself together, because I'm just saying, like,
don't forget your coffee.
I won't forget my coffee all day, and don't forget your Kush.
Never. You know? And I thank you guys so much for tuning into our first podcast of Kush
and Coffee with High Heels
and Verizstyle Shade.
Yes.
You can always follow us on any social media site, that is Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, whatever. Just look us up, and we will always, be here. Okay, every week.
Same bad time, same bad channel.
Always. And thank you so much. And please like and subscribe. Deuces.